Welcome back to this week's AMT Vegetable Market Report made possible by Villa Crop Protection. The past week, the potato price decreased by 9% to R43.32 per 10 kg and is 36% lower than a year ago. Tomato prices also fell back to R11.65, while onions increased to R40.57 per 10 kg, about 18% lower year on year. Carrots traded 22% lower on R4.15 per kilogram. Peppers dropped by 11% to R19.79, while cabbages decreased by 7% to R1.52 per kilogram last week. The cabbage price is now 51% down from last year. Sweet potatoes increased to R5.59 per kilogram, spinach dropped to R2.12 per kg, while butternuts slipped to R12.33. The butternut price is however still 186% higher than the same time last year. Pumpkins also fell back by about 15% to R6.82 per kg last week. Garlic dropped to R50.17, green beans decreased to R16.61, while cucumbers dropped to R15.39 per kg. Looking ahead, the expected rainfall this week will be the key driver. Lighter volumes are already being reported on several markets, and if rain continues, we could see even tighter supplies in the short term, especially for potatoes and tomatoes. That means we might see sideways to slightly stronger prices on these commodities as traders compete for limited good quality stock. For onions, we might see some short-term lower prices after last week's price improvements, but overall prices are likely to remain fairly stable as volumes level out. The leafy and bulk vegetables like cabbages and spinach will likely remain under pressure. They grow fast and reach the market quickly after the rainfall, keeping volumes high. So we don't expect a big recovery in those market prices just yet. Commodity-specific expectations. Looking at potatoes, we expect prices to strengthen slightly this week as rainfall can limit harvesting in some areas. The lower volumes could give the market temporary support, but over the medium term, prices can stay lower. For tomatoes, this is traditionally the lowest demand week of the month, but rainfall might help balance that out, so expect prices to stay sideways with possible short-lived improvements if supply tightens. For onions, prices could ease slightly, but they are expecting to stabilize around current levels in the coming weeks. Carrots, beetroot, cucumbers and lettuce could remain oversupplied, and prices are likely to stay weak until planting slows or demand improves. Just to give perspective, the overall vegetable basket dropped from R8 per kg last year this time to about R4 currently, showing just how much pressure producers are facing at the moment. For butternuts, we're seeing that after months of strong performance, prices might cool slightly as volumes is starting to increase, but they could remain well above average. The pepper and pumpkin prices and markets remain volatile. Both could pick up again towards the month end as supplies fluctuate and consumer demand is likely to increase with the warmer weather. To sum up, the rain is the big story this week. It should keep supply tight and support certain commodities like potatoes and tomatoes especially, while most other vegetables will most likely stay under pressure due to oversupply and slow demand. With world-class solutions like Masterlock tailored for South African conditions, Villa helps you manage risk and increase productivity with research-backed confidence. That's your AMT Weekly Vegetable Outlook for the week, made possible by Villa Crop Protection. Remember to follow AMT on all social media channels for daily updates, and we'll see you again next week with the latest market trends.